Shout out to Ad Lib Studio. That's where we at tonight, shooting this special episode with our special guest. Our guest today, I had to wear my black Air Forces for. Y'all see, I don't got my liquor in front of me. I don't got my blunt. I had to be real tactical and militant with this guest right here. So I'm glad we got out here Mr. Couchwalker, aka Boston's fucking most hated voice, aka Brother Akeem, aka that nigga that y'all love to hate.
Respect and disrespect. All love goes out to everybody. It was a welcoming back homecoming, I swear.
Hey, you're here right now, and I know you've been here for like 2 days now, so.
Yeah, I'm still alive.
I'm still alive. I'm still alive.
As I was always expecting to be. But
Now you did always say I was on the phone with him. He was like, I'm like, yo, bro, something might be. He said, nigga, I ain't worried about shit. These niggas ain't gonna do nothing to me, bro. I'm coming out there. I'm like, all right then, bro. Let's
we're not like that. We're not like that in this town.
So today's episode is Why So Serious, man. With Boston's most hated voice, the antagonist himself, Brother Akeem, aka the Couchwalker. So tell us a little story about yourself. What high school did you attend?
Oh, man, I went to 2 high schools. I was a remedial kid. So I'm in the YES program at the Madison Park High, and I got kicked out, and then I went to the ultimate remedial program, McKinley.
In Common Square?
Nah, you never heard of McKinley?
McKinley, and by April?
I went to the one no, not that one. I went to the one over there in South End.
Yeah, the McKinley, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
I went to McKinley.
Okay, then.
So I was a remedial kid. By the time I was in the 4th grade, they put me on them pills and put me in the small class on a little bus.
So that's why you be having them outbursts on the internet now? Cause
that might be.
Is you just having a reaction from the adverse effects from the pills they gave you?
Yo, I heard them shits be causing psychosis and all sorts of. Them shits might be the problem with a lot of shit. I don't know. I never got checked out about it.
Okay.
You could be onto something.
We're not going to diagnose you on Two Toe Podcast.
But listen,
we are not.
There's some mental illness in there, yeah. But being self-aware is the most important thing.
Facts. But, like, in your rhetoric, you talk a lot about Boston. Like, why do you have that feeling you have about Boston?
Oh, the vitriol?
The vitriol.
Because we possess it when we grow up here. We have it in our heads, and when things don't work out our way, we be thinking, like, this place is racist, man. I know if I didn't look like this, I'd be further. So I'm just pretty much speaking out to the average, rhetoric that we might be having in our own head.
So you don't really feel that Boston's racist? Boston don't have racist tendencies in it?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's so racist.
Okay.
And we hold it inside, and it comes out in anger with me. So I'm trying to bring awareness kind of to the feelings that we never spoke on, but we know we feel it. Some of y'all the black dude at the job. Some of y'all in the union got to hear a lot of the rhetoric that these motherfucking Irish dudes be saying. He be like, this motherfucker just said that.
Bro.
I know I want to punch him in his mouth. So it's like everybody who's like black making shit happen for themselves coming out of Boston, they just want to ignore that culture. Some of them niggas want to run and take pictures with Mark Wahlberg and then post it on their social media.
Marky Mark.
You know who the fuck I'm talking about, too. Like, niggas be doing clown shit.
I don't know who you talking about. You know what I'm
saying? Niggas do weird shit.
Yo, that's hilarious you say that because, yo, I just, no bullshit, bro. And it's funny because niggas see me on this podcast right now. I used to work for National Grid. I can say that now. I just stopped working for National Grid 2-3 months ago. I was working there, doing my thing. Bro, I was so unhappy going to work every fucking day, being around all these racist ass white people, these motherfuckers I know did not like me. And it's like, but it wasn't even me. There was some white people on the job who was my dogs, people I cool with, but 80% of them motherfuckers not like me. Why they didn't like me? Cause I was that black nigga who didn't come around to appease you, buy your coffee in the morning time, say good morning to you because you have more seniority than me. No, nigga, who are you? Like, okay, seniority-wise, I'll do what you tell me to do-wise, but you're not my father, my nigga. But them niggas really, like, come around and talk to you like, nigga, they your father because they got more seniority. And I was that nigga, like, you niggas ain't, I will beat you niggas up on this job, my nigga. I'm the wrong person to play with.
Better than that, I think a lot of these white folks at the job be harboring feelings towards anybody who got any outside projects outside of this fucking work site.
Thank you, bro.
These motherfuckers don't be having no life. They just be work, home, who's doing this at work. Nigga, get a life. We out here creating content, doing other shit. We ain't making other people rich.
Bro.
When you got other shit going on in your life, you don't tend to be an asshole at work.
Cause you thinking about the other shit at work. You thinking about, I'll be at work thinking about, this podcast shit, my other business, management, this event, this and that. Like, I'm at work thinking about other shit, and I'm not here to deal with you thinking, oh, I got a year over Bernard, so I'm gonna tell him he has to fucking roll the hose up today. Fuck you. You roll the hose up, bro. Now you're being stupid. But it's like that job. No, my 7 years I worked at National Guard. I love that shit. But I can't. I love the hate at the same time because I love the money. The money was crazy. Like the overtime was stupid. Even though we'll probably be at home and doing what we got to do, but we still putting that overtime in. But I hated dealing with them racist ass white folks all day to act like, oh, I'm not racist. I'm just this way. What the fuck are you then, bro? I had to break this down to a white person at work because they had to ask a stupid ass question about racism. But I said, bro, just think of this yourself. Like, hey, when I have to explain something that's right there in front of you, I feel like I'm stupid. So now I may raise my voice, I may talk a little agitated. So dude asked me a question, and he's like, yo, bro, I don't want you to ask me, I just want to have a conversation. I was like, yo, just think about this yourself. Why is it that y'all can go play hockey and fuck each other up all day on the ice, but then if there's one fight in baseball, football, or basketball, they shut shit down, you get suspended, you get fined? Nigga just looked at me like, I never thought about it like that. Like, cause you don't want to think about it like that, bro. That's why.
I never thought about it like that neither.
You don't want to think about it like that, Couchwalker. What the fuck, man?
Hockey, they get it in.
Nobody say nothing, bro. No, and they let all that shit keep happening because it's just white people fighting. So we cool with that. We're used to seeing that. When we see black people fighting this.
I will keep it real with you.
Talk to me.
In the earlier days of my life, I do remember every sport having a lot of fights.
Yes.
I'm going to remember, but I guess the ones that's marketed higher, like NBA is probably the most popular sport now in the country.
No, it's not.
After football.
It's still under baseball, bro, because white people, it's still America's pastime. Baseball is still.
Really?
Yes, bro.
But NBA got all that international money.
You're right, but baseball has a lot of
that. Because all of China's watching NBA every season with us.
Baseball has a lot of that plantation money. That ingrained in American money.
That's what I feel like the NFL is.
That too. America's pastime money.
Now you might be right, but they play more games.
Yeah, they play way more games. 82.
And you're right. Them games be empty, but people still come pay. Right?
But then imagine how packed they'd be during the playoffs. The pennant race.
I'm not knocking you and bringing up baseball. That's another reason why I hate Boston culture. See, I think what Boston black culture should be is us bringing awareness to how fucking racist this is and how broke we are here. Like how the average gross medium income for a household that's black in Boston is $8
You said some shit today. You was like that. You was like, why is it when you in Boston the first fucking disrespecting those who shut your broke ass up, and it's like you holding the mirror up right now.
Yeah, they're projecting. I gotta say that.
Yeah, talk about it.
So this happens in New York, Connecticut, New Jersey. So it's just an East Coast thing, but you hear it a lot in Boston. I'm from here, so I'm going to speak on it. It seems like whenever somebody black, especially hood rat bitches, when they're hot, bothered, and triggered, the first thing they say about you, especially men, is you a broke ass nigga. I dealt with this two ways.
Oh,
if somebody calls you a broke ass and you say, yeah, I am,
I be like, yeah,
it kind of takes away all the power. But I found out that it's a deeper issue. These motherfuckers is projecting what they're going through. That the average motherfucker that's calling you broke is homeless somewhere.
Or living at
somebody's parents. Yeah, so it's like you really can't. Like, and in Boston, if the average gross medium income is $8, what do you think the children of these people who have this income are gonna think? They're gonna grow up the same way and go through the same things. So that's why it's like we kind of blind to the facts. One, we from Boston. We don't get the education that people
think we do.
Yeah, they just has all this prestige, Harvard, MIT. Niggas can't go there. I can't go there. You can't go there. Best grades in the world, you still can't go there. If the doors ain't open for us to win, and economically they damn sure ain't open. And speaking of education and the average income, the lease ownership.
Word.
So, I mean, black people who got this Boston pride and be like all this proud, I think it's actually more appropriate that if you're from Boston as a black person and you repping it, this should be the candor that comes out of your mouth. This is the real Boston. I ain't got no reason to like no motherfucking Mark Wahlberg. What the fuck he ever do to our people positive? Last time I checked, he caught a case for throwing a rock at a little black girl.
He did do that, but I ain't gonna speak on this too. I'm a Dorchester Eagle. So I remember back in my days when I was younger, when we used to go to fucking Florida all the time. I remember one year Mark Wahlberg paid for everybody to go down there, and it was just like, oh, with being a kid, you're like, oh shit, Mark Wahlberg paid for niggas, and I was just like, but me, I heard that, and I'm just like, okay, cool. I'm not gonna lie, I did grow up being a fan of Mark Wahlberg's movies, and then as I got older, I realized I'm like, Mark Wahlberg, he is just the top Boston actor. In all his movies, he just acts like the regular Boston.
Is he the top?
And like in his movies, he acts like the.
You said he's the top dude.
Boston
I don't know if
actor.
he's.
I mean Boston actor like all,
Why
all
not
his
Matt
roles.
Damon?
Because Matt Damon knows how to switch his voice up and not talk like that.
Oh, yeah.
That Boston shit.
Yeah.
He knows how to be
Pack,
sophisticated.
tap,
He knows how to act different. He knows how to do something different. Even John Krasinski, he Jim from The Office.
Oh.
He's from Cambridge. I mean he's from Newton.
Oh, really?
BJ Novak, he's from Boston. Mindy Kaling.
Well, I know Mindy Kaling,
She's from-
Indian chick. She's from Cambridge.
Yeah, like we got mad actors from Boston.
That's the medium comedian. That's what I call her.
Yeah, you're right.
Her jokes are mid.
Andy Carell, he's from Boston. But
Oh, yeah?
He don't talk like that. Like a lot of people from Boston really don't be talking like that.
What's the black comedian from Roxbury? What's the fat nigga who died?
Patrice O'Neal.
Patrice O'Neal. That's a lad. What about him? Nobody talk about him.
He's from Boston.
Legend. He's from Roxbury.
Shout out to Patrice O'Neal. I knew the nigga started out at fucking Matter of fact, he is from Boston.
Nigga, where you think that motherfucker Corey Holcomb get his whole style from?
Yeah.
That's that Boston swag. That's from growing up around this advanced racism.
Wow.
And harsh conditions. We didn't have no killing like that. Well, the 80s niggas went through that. But, nigga, we had poverty. We still have all the conditions of every other major American city. It's just we don't get the killings.
I know Patrice had his start from Slades in that Kevin Hart like stayed up here with him and knew him before. He told a story about one time, but I forgot that shit. But yo, this may surprise you, bro. Everybody I've spoken to, this is what I hear universally across the board. Yo, I agree with the nigga. I agree with the shit the nigga be saying, but it's just the way the nigga be saying it. Like how the nigga be coming across. I'm like, but I'm one of the type of people who's like, my delivery's blunt and brash as well too. As long as the message mean what it means, I don't give a fuck how you deliver it to me. Long as I get the message what's supposed to be delivered. So I see a lot of things with you is like, people can't handle the way you say what you gotta say, and people do that the same way with me too. But I ain't as fucking disrespectful as you. I thought I was like, but when I heard you talking, I'm like, no, this nigga is on a whole different accord. I'm not even nowhere near him.
The niggas who say that about me, right, my delivery, they would not say anything if I didn't say shit like that. If I didn't speak in the cadences that I use, them niggas wouldn't be commenting at all.
So this is all tactical for you.
I figure the only way niggas gonna listen in Boston is if you trigger them and poke at them and trigger in on their insecurities. Like, you don't even have to speak directly at Boston or niggas in Boston. You can just say shit that niggas do every day. And then if you speak down on it, they get triggered and offended. And it's like more like if the Timbs fit, put them on. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Niggas is getting offended. And I like offending. I'm an antagonist. I try to piss people off on purpose. I be online, like, what could I say to piss fat girls off today? Or what could I do to piss Jewish guys off today? Or what could I do to piss all the street niggas off today? I'm going for different groups, trying to piss y'all off on purpose because it makes me feel good. And when you tell the truth, right, it gives them no ground, because, you know, a lot of times bitches want to throw it in your face. Like, you just do this to make yourself feel good. I'm like, I know. I do. I get a kick out of it. And you might as well try to create content with it and then have a good time with it. And at the same time, I feel like I'm getting some form of a message out. Somebody got to like this shit.
Okay. So the tactical outfit ain't just an outfit. This nigga moves like this all the time.
I'm a fucking superhero.
This nigga's crazy. Yo, the nigga really came from where he came from and really is like, no, I'm a superhero, nigga. I'm coming to town for 2 days as the Black Static Shark, nigga. So I know you a Dorchester kid.
Absolutely.
What was it like growing up in Dorchester for Brother Akeem?
I grew up in the Common Square area. Believe it or not, that area is pretty diverse, but it's still segregated. And I grew up on Armadine, predominantly West Indian Street. And I guess it's just like any other neighborhood in Dorchester. You got your bullies, Then your bullies become your friends.
Common Square is not like any other neighborhood, but we gonna stay off it. But okay, it's not like any other neighborhood. It's like Germantown over there. But okay, I hear you.
What you mean? You got the white folks that live on the other side. People forget about
I know.
the high white population.
But that's way, no. See, but that's what I'm saying. Common Square is like right in the middle. It's a fucking cesspool. But then when you go off all these side streets, you got the firefighters that live over there, the fucking police department.
Nice houses.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice
but
communities.
Then, right when you come out of Westville and all these other back streets, you end Common Square. But once you go out, you got mad fucking cribs, black people own, white people own, that's nice ass cribs.
It's not the best neighborhood in the world, but it's not the worst.
But they got some great ass houses in there.
I'd be lying to you if I didn't say that there wasn't a love for my neighborhood.
Yeah, of course.
There's a certain love. I don't miss living there though, but I appreciate my
You appreciate
childhood.
Dorchester?
I appreciate every friend, every bully, every girl I ever dealt with.
Like I said in my
I
last
appreciate
podcast,
the fuck out of it.
Growing up, Dorchester had the baddest females.
In my opinion,
they had the
in
baddest
Boston,
females growing up. Dorchester did.
we got the largest options. Most people live
See
there.
me, I'm a Dorchester Eagle, like at heart. Like that was my football team from when I was 11 to 16, 10 to 16.
Eagles jersey. I need an Eagles jersey.
Shit, I don't even got no more, bro. Shit. All them shit is fucking ripped up, old, or I don't know. I gotta get one though. But so I can never down talk about Dorchester because I definitely had my time there and I enjoyed my time in Dorchester. Like when people ask me where you from, like people from out of Boston ask me where you from. Like I'm from Boston. When people from Boston ask me from, I'm a Mattapan nigga. Like that's where I grew up at. That's where my family's from. That's where I spent my time. But when anybody out of Boston, like, I'm from Boston, bro. I spent my time in Boston. But it is what it is. But back to you going. So, what made you to be the antagonist nigga that you are today? If you saying like most niggas are like, yo, this one bully beat me up and gave me a fucking wedgie from that day forward. I said fuck niggas. You don't have that story. You just said you fuck with everybody. You got good stories from growing in Dorchester. So why do you feel the way you feel about?
Oh, the reason why I'm using this new approach is because I'll say about 7, 8 years ago, a few friends of mine got together, introduced me to somebody who was gonna quote unquote be my manager. Because everybody thinks I'm a funny guy. They're like, Akeem, you're right. You're funny. You should do comedy. Never something that I wanted to do on my own.
Word.
So this dude started arranging open mics at local places, coffee houses and shit like that for me to, get on stage and do quote unquote comedy. But I don't like the pressures of a comedian. A comedian's job is to literally make people laugh. And I wanted a lane that has to operate on the same stages, but I don't have the same responsibility of making you laugh. So what else is there to do? Piss people the fuck off. And I'm great at that. So I was like, you know what? Every comedian ain't a comedian. You start paying attention to some of the legends in the game and some current people who go at it. Some of these niggas ain't comedians. You think Corey Holcomb's actually doing this shit to make people laugh? Like, no, that nigga's trying to piss people the fuck off. Same thing with TK Kirkland. And if you go back and watch Charlie Murphy, he's like the GOAT, the Wilt Chamberlain of all antagonists. Nigga, you call that comedy?
Yeah.
I call that nigga just telling the truth and then motherfuckers reacting or responding. He can make a whole room full of white women who drive Subarus shiver. Oh my God, he said that. I can't go do no open mic in front of a coffee house in Dedham. I tried, trust me. It's not my crowd. But one thing I can do is piss everybody the fuck off and give them something to talk about. It pushes the agenda, and then some people are gonna go, you know what? Even though his mouth is crazy, that motherfucker got a point. And then it pisses us off, all them liberal people who drive the Subarus and, Toyota
He got a
Priuses.
point.
Yeah, it pisses them off though. They're like, oh my God, somebody agrees with him. And that's just what the world needs. Need somebody to push the fucking status quo and agenda.
Yeah.
So that's why I created a new lane for myself. If this was 1995, I probably would be in Hollywood. Because guess what? Comedians can say whatever the fuck they wanted back then. But because we live in the modern times, I got to be an antagonist. You got to put a warning sign on me.
So after speaking with you, it was last month, a few weeks ago, and I'm talking to you, and I'm like, yo, bro, we just had a phone conversation. I said, nigga, this nigga got a plan. This nigga know what the fuck he's doing and why he's doing it. Like, and I'm like, just for me looking on the outside in, niggas understand, like, my memory is really crazy. And cause when I spoke to you, I'm like, yo, bro, you don't remember me? You're like, nah, from where? And I'm like, Like, when you say that to me, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, this nigga trying to be funny because not too many niggas in the city don't remember me. Like, I look the same. How don't you remember me? Niggas like, nah. I'm like, bro, you don't remember we used to be on fucking Fuller Street, Keith's crib? Like, oh, fucking yeah, you Luke's man, you Papa Dog did it. I'm like, yeah, bro, exactly. From back in the day, nigga.
Yeah, I ruined the party at Harvest Fest.
Yes.
You remember that?
Yes.
I ruined that shit.
I don't
Did
remember.
You know,
I don't remember why.
The
whenever
fight.
I remember shit.
It was a fight at Harvest Fest, right in the DJ booth. Luke was DJing. I don't know what happened. Somebody like tried to throw a drink at me, and I swung a punch on him. But you don't remember? It was in Providence.
No, I don't remember that one.
I don't remember if a lot of people was mad about that.
Problem child. So yeah, you been like that. But it's funny because when I got the phone, I was like, damn, this nigga like, he's smart. He know what the fuck he's doing. He's doing this shit tactical. And I'm like, I gotta get this thing on the podcast because like I want to have a conversation with this nigga because I like at first a lot of the vitriol you spit, I'm like, I agree with this nigga, but he's wrong. But then at first I'm just like, do I agree with this nigga? Like, yeah, I agree with this nigga. You just don't agree with the tone and the way this nigga's putting this shit. But you say the same shit to people, nigga. The same rhetoric he's talking, you say the same shit. So how can you be mad at this nigga? And I'm like, I can't be.
People are more than
I fuck with
welcome.
you.
People are more than welcome to come link up with me, to tell me their grievances. If you got a problem with me, I don't got no problem with linking up with nobody. I think they was trying to use the excuse of me living out there as I'm scared because me being out here actually puts pressure on them. I'm not trying to kill nobody. I ain't looking for nobody. I don't care. Y'all niggas might have a problem with me. That's not my issue. I'm going to see you in public. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to stand on what I'm saying. And more than likely, they just going to be my friends and shake my hand. I swear that's what always happens. All y'all do is shake my hand. Like, bro, I got mad new friends. They come in argumentative. They nigga, you're a bitch, no other than they my friend later.
I'm the same way, bro. Niggas, well, not no more, but niggas used to come at me mad tough and have a conversation like, yo, bro, I really fuck with you. So why would you acting like that for the first past 2 weeks and 10 times I seen you? What shit? And like my nigga Drake said, I'm a reflection of a lot of you niggas insecurity, and I really stand on that shit. Like, I be making a lot of these hood niggas, street niggas, and all this type of shit that, oh, whoops, you this nigga, this and that way. We have a conversation. What's up, bro? What happened? Oh, you said so-and-so? I heard you said, nah, bro, it wasn't even like that. It wasn't even, all right, man. Because niggas, the one thing about me, I'm down to have a conversation. I'm down to have, and if you want to throw these two, then we can throw these two if we got to do it. But I'm down to have a conversation about anything, my nigga. And that shit pisses me off with people. Niggas really be acting real crazy around everyone else, and as soon as you, hey, what's up? What's the problem? Now you know how it would be, bro. You know the way you was talking about bitch and all these other crazy words and all this other shit was not seeming like this, bro. You making it seem like it was way more.
Listen, I done got called everything up under the sun ever since I started this whole.
And niggas ain't beat you up yet.
No, well, that's because I be out there so much, and normally when I'm out here, I don't post nothing or say nothing. This time I just decided.
Yeah, this time you woke up on some shit.
Well, because I want to involve myself with all the content creators and everybody that's doing something. Like, listen, if my rhetoric offended you and you're a content creator, I think that's perfect to pull me up on the platform, tell me your grievance.
Yeah.
And I don't got an issue with you because you're out here busting your ass doing what you got to do to create a new revenue stream for you and your family. So I support all content creators. We don't have to have the same political views or spiritual views, but I fuck with y'all actually working and busting y'all ass. That's why I flew out here to come fuck with niggas. And I'm willing to fuck with other people too. And it's just the game.
And it's what you said, because I was watching another podcast from the city, and homie said some shit that I didn't agree with. And I'm like, this is the third time this nigga said some shit I don't agree with. I don't really think I can really fuck with this podcast. Then I'm like watching the full episode. I'm like, niggas I don't gotta agree with everything someone says about. I met this person, and this nigga was a genuine ass person. So it's like the person he is on this podcast, the person that I met in person, don't need to be. They really don't need to be the same. But it's like, as long as you are who you are in front of me, that's how I gotta take it for face value. But when you go, acting like someone else on social media or someone else behind.
Quick question. You're saying that these niggas is portraying characters even in the content creator circles?
No, I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying that they're putting on a persona even.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying they're being numb, but it's not conducive to what I'm what I'm known of men being.
Oh, okay.
But it's like I can't judge. How can I judge these motherfuckers? How can I judge people? Like, nigga, everyone has their own path and their own course. I'm like, and I had a conversation with this nigga, and I'm like, I fuck with this nigga, but it's like just what he said in his podcast. I can't judge a nigga off what he said in his podcast because maybe he's doing it for content.
Yeah,
or maybe
he probably,
he's doing it for
yeah.
this.
A lot of niggas be running out of words.
A lot.
I ran out of words to say something.
So even I had a conversation with you when you was like, yeah, man. When you
I
had
get brain farts.
When you had that content creator conversation, I'm like, I respect where the homie's coming from because he's right, bro. It's like it's just the same thing as all these rappers in the city supporting each other and all these. Nigga, we creating content. Why not fuck with each other?
Yo, you ever notice with the rappers though that in Boston especially, they can't take no critique.
Chris them at all because they know they suck.
They can't take no critique.
Because they know they suck, nigga.
I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, as a rapper, sometimes, even if this critique sounds real and true to you, you can ignore it and say, man, fuck that hater. Fuck that nigga.
You only gotta say fuck that nigga.
In your mind, though, you can say.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say.
You don't gotta worry about somebody they supposed to have opinions, and that actually brings more attention to your shit.
Exactly.
If you got somebody out there saying, yo, you trash, son, stop rapping. Someone's gonna go click on your shit and listen to how whack it is because of me. I do that a lot. If you trash, I actually put on for trash rappers more than good rappers. I gotta stop doing that.
Hell yeah, because you piss me off. Man. You know, I'm like, why is this nigga posting this shit up here? Like, what the fuck, nigga?
You see me post a song from Beba?
Who?
The little light-skinned chick at the tattoo.
Yeah, nigga.
Now niggas hit me like, yo,
what the
why
fuck is this, bro?
But that's my online friend. She shared my shit more than you niggas. Fuck
Okay,
y'all.
so you it's a shit shit
Nah,
though.
fuck it. I'm sharing it. It don't gotta be great to everybody. What if she got a following? She a female at the end of the day. I'm sure there's little weirdo dudes who are attracted to her and think all her music sound good. Because I caught myself liking Cardi B songs just because she looked good, bro. There's some women I like just because they look good.
I hear you.
The women like men because a bitch be like, he's handsome. I like all his songs now.
He be doing mad corny shit. Nigga be doing mad corny shit because
I like
he's handsome.
a female artist because she's bad. I like that chick, Got Blanco, the Cape Verdean.
Oh,
rap.
Got Blanco.
I'm attracted to her. So I think she can rap. She's so bad.
Yo, and I think I have seen you on live with her before.
Yeah.
It was you, her, and me, nigga.
I'm a
and
fan.
Someone else.
I'm a fan. Respectfully, you know I got a lady and shit.
Yeah. I'm here, but you're a fan of. That's what's up.
I'm a fan, and it works the same way. That same way, because girls would like an artist just because he's handsome, bro.
Yeah.
So I like female artists based on look sometimes first. If a chick is unattractive and can rap, that's great. But I'm just saying, it lures me in.
See, nah.
Call me a misogynist all you want, but they do the same shit.
Lola
Nobody
Brooks
says nothing.
Lola Brooks, I think she is so unattractive, but she can rap like a motherfucker.
Scarlett can rap.
Who's Scarlett?
Oh, Scarlett.
I don't know that.
Oh, it's this new little underground
Is
hood rap
she cute
bitch.
Though?
No.
Okay, so yeah, I don't want to do with her. See, like Lola Brooks, I cannot get with her shit, bro.
This girl's like a Bronx aggressive. I don't really like.
I can't get with that
drilling and killing.
Yeah, I can't do that shit, bro. That shit turns me off. That shit.
The character that she's playing, that she might really be, I'm intrigued by it. I don't know. It's something like, it's almost like the Tekashi thing. When Tekashi was famous, I used to actually follow him.
That's crazy.
I thought he was entertaining as fuck. I didn't care about the music.
I hated that nigga from the beginning.
He was. I saw him get into a diss battle with Ludacris, and he won. I'm like, oh, it's Ludacris. You don't want no smoke with this little Mexican. He's funny.
This little Mexican.
He's
bringing
crazy. Bro, he knew how to talk shit. I'm like, bro, that level of shit talking skills meant that he was getting clowned his
whole fucking life.
Childhood.
Word.
Because I used to get, you know what's crazy? I got bullied and shit for being like black and shit as a kid. And
you mean dark skinned name?
Yeah. Oh. And I went through it in both places I used to be in. In the Bronx, my father used to have me at, and then even in Boston, I used to go through it. So growing up, I would always have insults because I had a 2-parent household. So often I would fling insults back based around that. Like, oh, you ugly. Oh, my dad's home.
Whoa, that's a heartbreaker, but.
Yeah, I used to make fun of kids whose parents was like drug addicts, because I'm born 89. My dad was doing a majority of the drug dealing. So I would key in on insecurities and things at home. And I got sharp with it. It's because I had an older sister who was kind of sharp at the time.
I was never good. I'm not a good shit talker, bro. People say that like, oh, you love talking. Like, no, I'm quick with it and smart, so I can say shit back. But I don't like oh, you want to go, you want to fucking Jones with each other? Cause me, I'm gonna get crazy, and I'm like,
Let me tell you some
I'm gonna say
real
some truthful shit.
Don't get into diss battles with ugly people like me. You'll get like destroyed with the
I
barrage of
I'm not
insults
arguing. I'm
that
not
you've
arguing.
never been hit with before. I'm telling you, we're so used to looking like this. It's like, bro, you really want to play these games? Like, I will break your mental health all the way down.
Nah,
Have
see
you
me?
calling a therapist or committing suicide?
I'm so full of. I'm just gonna say come across wrong, but I'm so like full of myself. I know who I am. Like I've always been like this way. Someone even called me like, yo, you're fucking ugly. A female could said the baddest bitch I want, like you're fucking ugly. Like, you really believe that? You don't believe that. That's gonna be my response.
Let Mike Epps say it and then watch the difference. I'm a professional,
Yeah,
bro. I've been doing this so
got a point.
long.
Yeah, you got a point. Okay.
Put it like this: there's not a woman I've been with that can beat me in an argument. And you know how women are like undefeated. And I only deal with black women. I only exclusively fuck with black women. None of them can beat me in an argument. Not even my mother.
The trips I be seeing you on and where you from, the hiking trails and all that, I'm like, I know he don't got a black woman.
I hike.
I know he don't got a black woman follow behind him. I know he does it.
Actually, I do.
Okay.
My girl be actually with me when we go hiking.
Next time post it then, cause nigga,
I'm turning her
don't
into a
believe you.
tactical beast too.
Oh, okay.
My short, just in case, like you know, my rhetoric gets us into trouble. My shorty's well trained and ready to blow you niggas heads off.
You want her BTB savage. You want her to be the one.
Well, we wouldn't even be in that situation. You know, I would never call someone to my home where I live or even show that shit on the internet for that matter. So that wouldn't be happening. Come into my crib to do something? No, bro.
Nah, that was a crazy situation, though.
Yeah, I was skeptical about coming here. I was like, I'm coming with my bro. You know what I'm saying? You see,
wearing his tactical superhero uniform. But yo, I really do look at you like you are the great combination of DJ Academics mixed with Charleston White.
No,
I'm just saying that, bro. It is. You are, bro. Like, cause you are that. Yeah. Those two type of people who just agitate, but you also be saying some right shit, like, and you be having some intellect behind the agitation. The agitation, if that's the word, we gonna make it up. Check the dictionary. But the agitation behind it, if you are, it's like, bro, like I say, when I watch stuff, like, yo, this is Academics and Charleston White put together in one, bro, for real. And I don't know why. Why do you disagree with that?
I disagree with Academics.
Because he's not a street nigga.
Nah, because he's a coon. I don't consider myself a street nigga.
Why do you feel like Academics is a coon?
Well, he kind of caters to the popular.
Yeah. The pop culture.
Yeah, he caters to it, and he caters to young culture as if he is young culture, but he needs to wake up.
He's 34, 30.
You know, he's like 32. Like, bro, you 2 years younger than me, my nigga. You an old head now.
Hell yeah.
You ain't really on that type of time to be knowing what's going on. And I'll say he's a coon type because the way he capitalizes on the demise of our people. So the Chicago shit, with all the little niggas out there killing each other.
Yeah, I feel you. So also, at first, I felt like, fuck that nigga Academics, off that shit. But then after because I only seen him all clickbait shit. Then after I'm like, let me watch one of his live streams. I watched it and I said, this guy's not bad. He's really just a immature journalist. But he really is a journalist because you can't get mad at him for putting the shit out there that all these rappers are giving him all this content to talk about.
He doesn't play a side enough for me. Like, he knows certain behaviors are detrimental to the development of the young youth, and he doesn't think that he has influence.
Okay.
But it's like the things you cater to don't support anything. Like, obviously, the situation with 1090 Jake is another situation I don't like with him. A lot of black people have a problem with him exposing black people all the time. It's like, bro, we have our own community, and we got things in it that kind of already flawed, and for you to come capitalize on it, and it actually ruins people from growing, like Boston Richie?
Yeah.
That could be detrimental to his career, bro. And you're not qualified. Won't somebody from his community do that? Not some white boy come out his way who's not a part of our community, come tear another black man's millions up and his future up. For what? For content on your podcast? We can have you do that. I can do that. Who the fuck are you to call us out? China Mac bringing smoke to Troy Ave. I think that's some whole shit. That's for me to do. I can come at Trav. I'm black. He's our community. Who the fuck is your Asian ass to come into our community that you barely a part of, nigga, and have rhetoric based on something he did when you barely a part of our community? What the fuck snitching matter to y'all? In your culture, you can snitch on me, and it's not even snitching in Asian culture. Trust me, I worked with a lot of motherfucking Vietnamese out here in this city.
They tell so quick.
I mean, I done fucked with them all. I don't care what nobody say, nigga. I don't care what niggas want to call it. I dealt with these Vietnamese in Boston.
Yeah, I feel
And
you.
I know niggas know what the fuck I'm talking about. All right? And them motherfuckers can tell on us, and it's not snitching in the Asian community. Motherfucking Italian mobsters, they snitch on nigga all day if they have the opportunity. They lie on a nigga if they have the opportunity. It's not
Get the
snitching.
fucking moolie out of here.
It's not snitching in their communities. We the
feel
only
you.
ones that's standing on that shit.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm also an advocate of wrong is wrong. It is what it is. Like I'm an advocate for that. So as far as like with the 1090 Drake shit, I'm no blood. I'm no gangbanger. So I don't know his type of lifestyle. What
Who
he's
said
into.
he is?
That's what I heard. The 1090 shit is. I heard the 1090 shit, some blood shit from New York type. But I don't know.
Well, hold on.
I don't know.
And this is for Bloods and Crips nationwide. Bloods and Crips nationwide. White people can't be a part of the Bloods and Crips. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel. Asians neither. I don't care if I said this to niggas who I was living around in Long Beach. I don't give a fuck about no Asian and white Crip. I'm going to give niggas in LA a pass with their culture. If you from LA and you from the LA County area and you a Blood or a Crip, by all means. I ain't got nothing to say to them niggas. That's their culture. But if you a Blood or Crip outside of LA County, nigga, you fake and you pretending. And if you white or you Asian and you a Crip or Blood, I don't give a fuck about the status of the niggas around you or what they say. You's a fake Blood.
What?
And as a black man, I got G14 classifications to say that shit because that shit's in our communities. Y'all niggas ain't Crips. I don't respect no
Why do you feel
white
like that, though?
Crip or no white Blood.
Why do you feel like that if someone who is a higher ranking Blood or Crip member open their front door and let them in the house? Why do you feel
There ain't
like
no
that?
such thing as higher ranking. It's as fucked up as you see our neighborhoods in Boston and how unorganized the shit is. That's how all them Crip and Blood gangs out in the West Coast is. There ain't no Crip hotel or no Crip skyscraper where there's a headquarters and people linking up and got Crip court. Like, nah, you can't be a Crip no more, man. We're gonna have to sanction something. Like, there ain't no organization like that. It's just niggas who seen that shit on TV growing up in rap videos and shit and movies, and they wanted to portray that image and they liked it. It was the gangster music. You ain't seen a fake Crip on the East Coast until after the West Coast era of hip hop.
But I don't. I'm speculating off what I've heard. So I thought it all happened when niggas was getting locked up in Rikers and everything like that. A lot of fucking LA niggas was getting locked up in Rikers or sent over here, and that's when the Blood culture.
Bro, those are the pseudo ass stories that they say to make they shit seem like they had a real reason. Bro, it was TV. Okay. It was the news and media. How you think that shit spread in LA? The Crip culture and Blood culture spread in LA from media. That's how it grew around the city. Shit, I done heard from niggas who born and raised out there like, bro, that Crip and Blood beef wasn't even that bad. That was the media propagating that shit, bro. That's all media, bro.
Okay.
That culture's exclusive to that city. They do the same things like we do in our city. You see them have different hats for different sports teams to represent different blocks. Each Crip gang is different. There's no Crip togetherness. If you a rolling 60 and this dude's from over here, nigga, y'all got beef. Nigga, F y'all. It's not cool. It ain't nothing sweet about what they go through in LA. And to sit here, right, all these dudes that live in Boston actually repping real streets in LA, y'all don't know what these people go through. Y'all don't know the loved ones they lost, the people that died behind those street names, and then you out here wearing their names, calling yourself Hoover, Crips, and Rolling 60s, and you never even lived in these communities. Yo, these people have traumatic experiences done. They got beef with these hoods. Y'all niggas are going around saying, I'm a Hoover. Then coming to LA not realizing they got beef with people, bro, and people really lost people, and you out here fabricating being a gangster acting like it's real. Well, let me tell you some real shit that I know, because I got families who are gang members from LA. If you ain't from LA County, that shit don't count for them. They be making fun of niggas in San Francisco. They be like, that shit ain't real. Family, that shit ain't real up there in the Bay. That's how they talk about niggas in the state, let alone in Boston, Massachusetts, and New York. So if niggas want to say because they're really street niggas and kill people that they're real Crips, that won't work for me. Real to me would be being authentic from that area and then being a part of one of those neighborhoods.
So what should, because I heard you say this earlier on this podcast, and you was like, I'm not a street nigga. But you are a street nigga because you come from the streets and you done played outside. I have a difference between...
Some people think playing outside mean killing. I never...
No, but playing outside is any nigga that was walking across the street. That's playing outside to me. So I feel like there's a difference between a street nigga and a gang banger. What's your definition of a street nigga?
Street nigga is somebody, let me first off by saying that you don't want to aspire to be one of these lame motherfuckers, all right? And if I was ever labeled one or if I am one to you, that's because of terrible decisions I made. Street nigga is somebody who's been affected by all the negative traits of the ghetto. So, sex, you've been homeless, you dealt with drugs, dealt with firearms, and you dealt with the prison system. If you were affected by those 5 things, you were a street nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I'll disagree with you on there. I'll disagree with you on that one. Because a lot of street niggas, not a lot, well, there's some street niggas who just smart enough to never get caught. So the niggas have to deal with prison. And then there's, and what do you mean by sex?
Well, a lot of unspoken things happen in the black community involving sex. A lot of little boys were sexualized at early ages. We start fucking and humping and naked and doing shit like that when we 3 and 4 years old. And we get sexualized. And then we become almost like in a trance. And then that's what our life becomes about in our early teens. We just want to fuck and hang out and make, fucked up decisions. That's where it starts. When we go through puberty, that's when the sex and the weed and hanging out and becoming a loser happens. So it's like, that plays a big role in it.
So you think any nigga that's a street nigga is a loser?
Yeah. A street nigga is a loser, like by definition of what happens to the street nigga. Because all the street niggas tell you to stay out the streets. And this is not good for you. And everything, I'm telling you, this is a nigga who been in jail before. I'm telling you, this ain't what you want to do. There ain't nothing positive in it. I'd rather a little nigga just go work for these crackers than fucking be out here fucking around with the fuck around, because there ain't nothing positive that come with trying to make decisions to make yourself grow economically at somebody else's demise. I'm not coming at the weed dudes, all the weed dudes, I ain't talking about y'all, but like everybody else, like you playing the game, bro.
Yeah, I'm down to definitely disagree with you there heavily. I don't feel like, I feel like there's tiers. There's hood niggas and there's street niggas. I feel like you describe hood niggas. Hood niggas have no, like, those are niggas that hit their ceiling at the age of 14, 15, 16, and they have nowhere to go after that. A street nigga maybe just someone who came from the streets, that learned, went through certain things, trials and tribulations that made them to the person they are, and they could pivot and do what they need to do, but they also are hardened and defined by some of the things that they went through in the past, and that's not going to change no matter what they go through 5 years from now. What they went through 10 years ago will still affect them.
See, you're not disagreeing. You're just not realizing that that's evolution and that person ain't a street person no more. You don't gotta be a street dude your whole life. You don't gotta be a hood nigga your whole life.
Okay. Well,
you don't gotta be none of that your whole life.
That's a good response. I can't rebuttal you there, bro. I can't rebuttal you there. That's a good response. That's a good response.
To some people, I don't ever think of that for myself, but I have played into some of the characteristic traits of the things I've described. And I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Street nigga trait. Sex is a derived, so they'll use sex for a place to live. It's called hobosexuals. I did that before. That's a street nigga trait.
Yo, homosexual. These niggas are crazy.
Yeah.
Niggas said hobosexual.
That's what it is.
You did that before?
Yeah, I done fucked a couple big girls for a place to live.
See, I fucked big girls for the
You know Boston got a lot of big, cute, lonely girls. Yes. Boston got big, cute, lonely girls.
We talked about it last episode.
Pretty in the face, got good coochie.
And they be smelling good. And they be smelling good, too.
This gonna be a good winner for a place to live. She can cook.
I ain't never did that. I ain't never gonna do that. I will never live like that, bro.
I just started bashing the big girls, right? Because normally they're a great following for me. But I was like, ever since Kevin Samuels died, y'all don't have an antagonist no more. So until somebody fills that void, I'm gonna be the guy who says, crazy shit to the fat girls now.
But you gotta add a disclaimer. When you do that, you gotta disclaimer like, but not all the fat bitches that gave me a winter to stay at in Boston. Them cold
Nah,
winters. You
I got
can't say that.
G14 classification. I gave out so much of this, thin guy dick in the black. Come on, because big girls, they don't like fat dudes. And
No, they don't, bro. And fat niggas too. They hate. I'm like, bro, how you talk about a fat chick and you fat too, my nigga? Shut up, bro.
I'm like, bro, that shit's gushy and wet in there. Y'all don't know. Y'all fat people don't know what y'all missing.
They be like, it's too much friction. They don't want to start sweating and shit. Like, I'm like, all right, my nigga, I hear what you're
feel
saying,
like
bro.
people need to stop getting tricky about me because when I be going at fat girls, I'm not specifying like a girl. I'm just saying fat bitches over 2 something. Like I'm putting it. They're like, who are you talking about? Na. I'm like, oh, she fell for the trap. This is just I'm just doing this to trigger y'all.
No,
I probably would eat your coochie. I probably would
eat your coochie.
I probably would go so hard for you, you don't even know. Like, and some of the bitches be hip. They be like, nigga, you would love me. I'll be looking at the pictures like,
I damn well.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would.
Like, I lift that stomach up
like,
with no problem.
Not you. Don't get beside yourself. No. They'll start posting pictures of me. They like showing my teeth all fucked up and shit. I'm proud of my fucked up smile. If I get a bag, I'm gonna fix it and rub it in y'all face.
My bag just finished up, man. Whitening on Friday. Just finished my 6 months of
Wait till
fucking
I
day.
get to this. Wait till I get to this check.
I see you, my boy.
I'm gonna get veneers, not
Don't-
the Mexican ones.
Don't do the Mexican veneers, okay?
No,
I'm
I'm
about
gonna
to
get them
say,
in America.
Niggas is out here looking bad, man.
I'm
Looking
gonna get them in the
mouth,
U.S. This is gonna be my breakaway right here. This is gonna break us.
This podcast right here is gonna reach the millions. This nigga's crazy. But
It's gonna take off after this.
What do you want to communicate to the people who feel like they have you misconstrued?
Misconstrued how?
Like, everyone just thinks you just ignorant, uneducated, disrespectful motherfucker. Where you might be ignorant and disrespectful, but you're not uneducated, and you're really not disrespectful. It's like when you have a conversation with a nigga.
In that case, I would want them to know that there's always layers to people, and that you need to like self-evaluate. Because sometimes people are sophisticated to a point where it almost sounds like he's speaking an alien language. And if that ever happened to you, you need to reconsider who you're speaking about or to, because that person just might be somebody you need to open your ears to. Like, I know when somebody's smarter than me because I got to a certain point where it's like, hold on, I just learned something.
Facts.
And whether I like you or not, because I'm not a personality whore, so I don't praise personalities. I can only
praise
judge
you,
you.
yeah.
I can only judge you based off your actions. I really don't praise personalities. Like, I learned that from my childhood. Like, Will Smith looked like an amazing guy to me my whole life. I would brag about him to white people. Like, yeah, nigga, we got Will Smith. And then as time goes on and you see,
realize that
this is fake. This is a persona.
Yes.
Can't nobody be this perfect.
And that's why that's what I'm hearing. That's why he's dealing with so much in Hollywood right now, because everyone's like, nigga, you've been on this white horse forever.
Look what Hollywood did to your family.
And we know how you really been, nigga.
Look
we
at
know
his
how
family.
you really live, nigga.
Well, he good because he got another son that got kids.
Chris,
yeah,
the oldest one.
Yeah, Will
that
Smith's
nigga stays out the
He's
scene.
a grandfather, so Will's is good. But Jada's not good. She ain't getting no grandkids. She ain't getting no grandkids. Both their kids is aliens. You only getting adoption. Like that is, you ain't gonna have no bloodline of you going into the future, Jada. That is actually a good thing.
I'm about to say that's a good thing, bro. What the fuck are you talking about, nigga? We don't need no sponsored Jadas. No more. Only Jada Waiters. That's the only one we need. We need more Jada Waiters, no more Jadas, nigga. That's it. You fucking kidding me?
Yeah, actually, that's a good thing. I take that back. We glad Jada can't have any future offspring.
More Jada Waiters, no more Jada Pickett's, nigga. Plain and simple, nigga.
Yo, which one's the brother and the sister? I don't know anymore. Is Willard his brother? And
next subject. Because he about to get his podcast fucking canceled before we even get out there.
I don't know who's who.
Yeah, but
I think they're non-binary.
Yeah,
that's a safe way to say it.
I think they do classify, but that's my business, and that's something I'm not.
I'm actually for those communities now. I learned my ways, and I understood that if you want to excel, you're gonna need more friends that's like that. So,
okay, I hear you.
Yeah, you're gonna need more friends. Just friends. I think I'll do a podcast with the other communities. We gotta bridge the gap. I got questions to ask, and they can take these jokes too. That's not fair.
They're never gonna take them.
That's not fair.
They're never gonna take them.
I'll take them. Yo, have you ever I got into an argument with a transsexual on Clubhouse, bro? They're hard to beat and diss in battle. Bro, that's not just the.
You can only tell them the truth. That's the only way you can be the.
Bro, the truth is mean. The truth will get you canceled.
Hey, you know, but I'm gonna get you to tell the truth, but you gonna get canceled.
But they don't be going below the belt. They just be saying kind of the random, the same shit that women would, remember.
That's crazy.
You got a little dick. You know you want to fuck me. Like.
That's fucking crazy. That's the wildest shit right there. It's like, now I'm gonna find you.
But their voice is deeper than women's. They're loud like ours. So,
nigga, you know you want to fuck, man.
So you can't get the voice over them. So they're like, damn, this motherfucker can fight you too. Like, you can't win.
And I saw a lot of videos of trannies on YouTube beating up niggas, bro. I can't never do that
fight on. I would never fight in public. First off,
not in public. In private, none of that shit. This nigga's crazy.
First off, hate crime. Secondly, if you lose. You gotta hate crime.
You hate yourself.
And you gotta
hate yourself. You gotta hate crime and you hate yourself. That's what you gotta do, bro.
That's the last thing I would ever. I would never have a fight outside. Will make you, as a matter of fact, if you don't classify as a heterosexual, I'm not fist fighting you.
Never, ever.
I only fight heterosexuals.
Only.
That's right. I'm hating. I'm trying to join. I'm selling out. Yeah, I'm selling out. I want airplay. I don't agree with heterosexuality.
Hey, yo. I'm about to cancel this nigga on the whole Too Tough podcast, all right? This nigga, we're not supporting what this nigga's talking about.
Bro, that's how you get played. That's how you get the liberal community. Yeah, that's how you get the liberals,
this
bro.
This nigga is crazy.
Bro, if you want to get on Oprah, I'm against men.
Oprah, I guess I'm never gonna come see your ass.
Hey, Oprah, Gail, I hate guys. Oh yeah, come to the show. Yeah, guys are dirty. Bro, come on, you know it's true though, bro. Being a guy nowadays, we're catching wreck for it. We can't be old school. Man, you see how I look all tactical? I'm only doing this because you guys be wearing designer clothes. Y'all wearing high heel boots that have these like flare outs. I'm just bringing butters and tactical clothing back in flight coats. And hopefully one day somebody would join. R.I.P. DMX.
And I was begging black Air Forces.
I should have wore that because I'm like the black Air Force.
You are
when
black
you think of
nigga,
black
bro.
Air Forces now.
You think of you, bro. Yeah. That gotta be you. Gotta start Tim's and black Air Force everywhere you go.
This is actually my theme. I was thinking my comic book character should have the chest pouch and all that. I was thinking it was.
And
cool.
you zip it up, pull a blunt out. Light it, nigga.
I got everything in here.
I love it, bro.
Just everything comes out.
You a ghetto superhero, man.
Yeah, I'm actually out here fighting crime. I want to make sure.
Or you a villain? Are you a villain?
I'm a villain to some people, but I realized that, some people thought the Joker was the good guy. Like me, I thought the Joker was the good guy.
Growing up, I did too.
And Batman's a rich hater.
There he is.
Like, bro, you got all the money in the world. Go get some ass.
It's not even that.
Who the fuck fights crime and is a billionaire, bro? Go do something with your life, bro. Batman is weird.
Batman's one insecure ass nigga.
Let's call it out.
He's one insecure ass nigga,
he's
bro.
He's fighting crime with 16-year-old boys at night.
Who, Robin?
The green leggings.
I hear you.
He has billions of dollars.
Billions.
And he could easily just feed the hospitals and hungry kids around the world. But nah, he want to fight like little nickel and bag drug dealers.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Batman is an insecure nigga.
He's an insecure.
But you know why? You know why he does all that? Because everyone else part of the
bro. If you pay attention,
DC universe, some niggas got powers.
If you pay attention, the Joker was just trying to bring awareness. Like, bro, this nigga's dressing up in costumes and causing anarchy like me, and y'all don't see that shit. That's why he started it. He's like, all right, we went.
Why so serious?
He's like, yo, we playing dress up? That's what we doing? All right, I'm gonna play dress up and do anarchy too and see if it's cool. Oh, it's not cool when I do it because I'm not a billionaire. So that's basically what I view the Joker as. He's like a play on Batman. He's like, bro, I'm doing the same thing. Y'all just ain't paying attention.
You think so?
Bro, he's doing it. No, Batman is like, you're not supposed to be doing police work.
He's not, no.
He's detecting. I see him detect in every movie. He's figuring shit out. Him and Alfred, they're colluding. They're leaving the country and bringing people back. I'm like, yo, that's cheating. I made it out. I went to a country that can't extradite me. How you bringing me back? This nigga's cheating. And I think he's touching little boys in his mansion. What? Someone need to call Batman out. I don't even like black superheroes.
My favorite superhero is Static Shock.
He's cool,
but
he got a white sidekick and his dad's racist.
You're right. No bullshit. No bullshit. You know my real favorite superhero is Django.
Yeah, he was.
Django is my favorite superhero.
Django was awesome.
I call that nigga. When I go home tonight, I'm watching Django. Bro.
Django was a nigga who couldn't read, but he could shoot straight. He couldn't read, but I can shoot straight.
Yeah, he couldn't read, but he could read a little bit.
He learned after the white man taught him.
But
that's one thing I didn't like about him.
But there's always a white savior and everything, bro.
I will save you, black man, and without me, you won't succeed.
You won't be nothing, little nigga.
You won't succeed.
I hate that. I hate that.
And then he blew it all at the end for ego. That white dude was like, man, fuck that. I ain't shaking your hand. Yo, Django, my bad.
Django, fuck you and your wife, man. I ain't shaking this nigga's hand. Yo, I never thought about that, bro.
Bro, it's ego.
And that's my favorite movie.
Bravado.
Yes.
Men suffer through it. I learned how to control my bravado. Because
I'm
I'm a little
learning.
guy. So I'm like, I can't beat everybody up. Once I lost, us little guys, we lose our powers early.
Hell yeah.
So all that jumping and running and strength. We're like, damn, we lose that by
tired,
by
nigga.
27, it's gone. So you have to use your brain as your weapon. And that's what my antagonism is all about. That's my weapon. My weapon is shit talking. Don't let it hurt you.
A lot of people, and I understand that because a lot of people can't shit talk with you.
No.
Because a lot of people don't understand, like, you're gonna speak vitriol to them, but you're also gonna have some type of sophistication in your vitriol. It's like, damn, how the fuck this nigga put this shit together?
Not even that. It's the real truth is, you can't say nothing about me better than me.
You're right.
I practice dissing myself so bad that I can handle anything that anybody can say about me. You're gonna have to be a real live comedian who's been doing this for 20 plus years if you're really gonna get me to the point where I'm like, oh nigga, and I gotta get on my A game. It has to be a professional. And even, I have some Twitters and shit that I'm like old Twitter posts where I've antagonized actual comedians and actors.
Went crazy?
They can't handle me on the internet. Tommy from Power, I got him pissed.
Oh, I would believe it, bro.
So
I would believe it.
I'm dangerous with the shit talking. I actually warn people that if you're not like a veteran, don't let your pride to get the best of you. Because I done got niggas to inbox me, bitch ass nigga, I'm gonna kill you. Grown men, my age, 34, 35 years old. A couple of them was supposed to pull up and be here. We ain't gonna say no names. But we supposed to sit down and come talk it up.
We was supposed to sit down with a few niggas,
but they can't do that because they're gonna have to live with the fact that they got on camera with me and you see how I'm talking now.
Yeah.
This is just how I am, bro. My mouth has gotten me beat up more times than you could imagine. So why would I be scared of anybody? I've got beaten up, jumped before, all sorts of shit. So no one can threaten me with a good time better than me. Right? You're gonna have to come harder than that.
My man's told me a story one time when nigga he was somewhere in Brighton. He was like, niggas was leaving somewhere and like 20 Asians about to beat your ass. It was just you versus like 20 Asians.
No, it wasn't. That was the Haitian nigga JR. He beat up like I don't know, what's the nigga's name? He's a rapper. Junior Mass. I'm putting you out there. Junior Mass beat up like 12 Asians by himself.
I thought that was you.
Nah, he was with me. He was like drunk and he was like, Akeem, they trying to hurt you, man. He was mad. I'm like, no, they not, bro. He's like, nah, they are. Then all of a sudden he's just beating up mad Asians. I'm like, oh shit. And then he had 2 chicks with him. The chicks was riding. Oh my God. He like, that was some pimp shit. I'm not even gonna hold you. He had 2 chicks with him. He's beating up 40 Asians. Some of the Asians I was actually with me. And they like, Akeem, your boy's beating us up. I'm like, what you want me to do, bro?
Wow, I see. I heard the other way around. I heard it was you.
He told you that? Oh,
no, it wasn't him.
Who told you that?
I don't speak on my sources. You can't speak on my sources.
Who the fuck else was there? Was it chicks?
No, it was a nigga.
Nigga?
It was a nigga.
That was Junior.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
I'm putting him out there. You can put that out there. Nigga, you beat up them Asians, nigga. What up?
It wasn't him who told me, but it was someone else from High Park.
I wasn't fighting none of them. I swear to you.
Hey, it's not my business. I'm just saying, I'm like, damn, I heard niggas like that. I heard homies like that. After all that shit he be talking, he really be doing what he gotta do.
I don't like fighting. I'm more of somebody, you see this big ass vase, I'd probably attack. I'd throw this at you if you try to fight. I'm a punk. I pick up everything that's around me. Leave me alone, y'all.
So you the nigga that's gonna start. You niggas gonna start making bad noise inside the club. Like, nah, niggas won't fight me. Niggas won't fight me.
Well,
cause a scene.
If you get me in the club, you're good. You must have paid me. You must have been like, yo, pull up, man. Open up $10,000. All right, fuck it. I gotta come.
Yo, see, yeah, he's telling y'all to. Off him 10 bands, nigga, in the DM, nigga.
That's the only way you get me to a
nigga.
club. You can get a chance to beat me up because I'll pull up to any club and open it up and talk some shit on the mic for $10,000 or $5,000. I think $5,000 is good. I'll come out for that. And I'll do it. And then someone can punch me in the face and put me on World Star.
So, this is a serious question. Would you call yourself a troll?
Fucks no. I told I'm an antagonist.
Okay. So you
I
don't think
hostily oppose whatever it is you're on.
Okay.
And if I don't disagree with something, I'll find something to
disagree with it.
Yeah.
So even if you said I wrong, I'm gonna figure out how you disagree.
Yeah, I'm gonna find something, a flaw in your argument or logic, and I'm just gonna go against it just to help you think critically. That's what I do to all black people. Like, bro, they put up a Facebook status that they think sound deep. I'm like, bro, there's nothing definitive in what you said. It sounds fucking good, but it ain't fucking true. And they be like, yo, who the fuck are you, bro? I'm like, I'm a nigga challenging your thought, something your mama didn't do. And that's really what I'm here to do.
And now you saying that, I think you might have got me with that one time. I'm like, when you trying to say, I'm like, just question me or some shit, like. But you wasn't even an asshole. It was just like, this nigga just questioned me, and I'm like, about to argue back with you, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna still know what the fuck I said. Like, it is what it was.
I play word semantics.
Yeah, I know. I know that about you.
I use every definition for every word properly. I don't use words out of context, and if I do, I'll let's see you on this recording. We're gonna have to go back through and see where I fucked up, because I think he said I fucked up something earlier. Yeah. When I said that Boston's black people had the
median net worth, it's net worth, not income.
It was net worth, not lowest income. It was net worth, right?
Yeah.
I had to fix that. I hate those type of mistakes. Put that in there.
Okay.
I don't want people to think I'm one of them niggas that won't admit I'm wrong. That's why people hate me too. If I'm dead wrong, I'll be like, you got that, my nigga.
That's what
I'm wrong, bro. And niggas hate that shit. Like, nah, I want to tell you you're wrong.
Nigga, I'm wrong. I'm wrong, bro.
I'm wrong, my nigga. They're like,
hey, yo, no bullshit.
Bitch, nigga on dogs. Like, what?
Yo, it's like you gotta change your energy. You come in full fledged. You think I'm wrong. You're like, you gotta. How do I calm myself down? How do I?
You know that,
fuck it, man.
You know that feeling that people like normally get when they're arguing with somebody, it gets jittery because they're getting you triggered.
You start getting butterflies.
I lost that feeling years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I told you black women can't beat me in arguments. Yelling battles, logic battles especially. Like if you want to be calm, they get sliced and diced. If a female comes, she better yell. That's the only way she can even have a chance. Yell, make it ignorant, diss me. Don't even have a logical conversation because I'm gonna cut her up. See, women know not to let me do too much talking because I can get right into their head.
See? Oh, so you a pimp?
Fucks no, I don't believe in pimping. I think that's some sex offender shit.
So you don't believe in anything that black people do?
I don't make no subscriptions to anything.
Okay.
I think the best way for black people to live in the modern era is to be blank, clean slate. Don't believe in nothing. All this shit's cap out here. Let the evidence outweigh everything. Let things prove itself. You know what I'm saying? So I watch rhythms. I watch like animal specials and shit, and I see the behavior of animals and compare it to humans. And I'll be like, oh, we ain't special. I've seen a bunch of chimpanzees argue over shit that we argue all the time. I see niggas fight over coochie and all that shit. Well, oh, Animal Kingdom be fighting over coochie like we do. Animal Kingdom be fighting over resources too.
Right.
Like, yo, these fucking apes, chimpanzees are so smart, they realize, oh shit, gorillas is eating up the food that we eat. Let's kill some of them off so we can have more. And then the fucking chimpanzees got together with sticks and rocks and started killing gorillas, which is twice their size. Plotted out plans and killing gorillas. I'm like, bro, that's some human type traits, bro. That's some real.
Is this facts, bro? You just made this shit up?
Yeah, this is facts, bro. Chimpanzees is fucking killing gorillas, bro. Homicides in the Congo. Google this shit.
I will tonight.
Homicides, smacking them down. Like, yo, you ready to go kill some ops? Uh-huh.
I thought I was going to go home to watch Django. I'm about to go home and watch fucking...
Chimps is drilling, bro, with weapons.
But no, bro, I do see what's happening over there is, not the Congo, but in the Philippines. I do be seeing mad videos of chimps kidnapping kids and shit like that.
You said Philippines, you mean orangutans. That's Asia. They got the orangutans out there.
Okay, yeah. Well,
chimpanzees is in Africa.
Okay, well, yeah, damn.
Yeah, Asian apes, you can see because the Asian apes got all that going on too. The orangutans, that's the red ones.
Yeah, that's
the orangutans. Look at them in the face though. You be like, oh shit, he's right.
Yeah, they look like fucking the dude Mufasa. Mufasa from fucking not Mufasa. What's the nigga's name? Rafiki.
Rafiki was a baboon. Them shits are hostile little ugly fucks.
Yo,
they ate a baby.
All monkeys, all fucking what do they call Homo sapiens?
I don't want to
all Homo sapien
animals.
We're
Homo sapiens. So
we're Homo sapiens.
Yeah, and monkeys and apes
are
different. So chimpanzees probably more like our family, but a baboon, that's monkey.
Okay.
That's with a tail.
Okay.
Anything with a tail is a monkey.
Okay. Dragon Ball Z taught me that.
And baboons, we ain't related to them. Them niggas is on some whole other shit. Them shits will eat our children.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Like,
all monkeys will eat our children, bro.
I don't think chimpanzees.
Yes, I'm telling you.
They'll kill our kids, though.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Matter of fact, you're right. I seen chimpanzees.
Yes, they be kidnapping motherfuckers,
yeah, they might
bro.
eat it too.
They be kidnapping motherfuckers. Them niggas is realizing they just as smart as us, but they're just not as advanced as us. But there's more of them than us.
I don't know if that's true.
You need water?
Yeah, appreciate it. I don't know if there's more of them than us.
Nigga,
we 8 billion thick.
You don't think there's 8 billion fucking...
Fucks no.
They gotta be, bro. There's mad different fucking species of them niggas.
There's no species except for bugs that can even get to that level.
No, rats.
Yeah, rats too. Yeah. But humans, no cap. We got some big numbers. I don't think there's anything that's mammal that can even produce our numbers besides rats and mice.
Nah, it definitely is, bro.
Like what?
I don't know. I can't have a conversation with you right now, but I am an avid fucking
Bro, we got creatures.
Animal Planet watching. I just can't have a conversation with you right now.
Bro, we got creatures that literally lay in bed all day, fuck, roll weed, and play fucking video games. Their only job is to come in there.
You call them creatures?
Their only job is to come in there, BM, and then roll over, sell some weed, and fucking play 2K
Shit,
all day.
I wish I was born one of those creatures. Shit.
Bro, when you got lifestyles like that, you can create Chinas where the population is fucking ridiculously high. There's people in China who just go to work, go home, fuck pussy, go home.
Fuck pussy, go. What's good with this nigga here,
Why
bro?
do you think they move out of China?
No, why do you
trying to get out of there?
Hold on, no. Why do you say it like that? Why do you say fuck pussy like that, bro?
Well, that's how they say it.
Yo, this nigga is crazy.
You know I don't like China Mac.
What does China Mac got to do with Tucho podcast?
I'm just saying because we was on Asians.
That was earlier, motherfucker.
Well, we brought Asians up again. I was had to let you know.
We brought monkeys up. We brought monkeys up that lived in Asia, and then we got back on Asians. But all right, fuck it, you win, man. Speaking of China Mac, how you feel? I know you already spoke about it. We already talked about it. Hell yeah, cut that out. Cut that out, bro. We did when you was eating.
Oh shit.
It's all good, bro. It's all good, bro. But I'm gonna ask you a quick hot take right now, man. We're not gonna get into the conversation because I'm not for the niggas to be arguing with another black man about another man. I'm not doing that. But I want to ask you this serious question, bro. Do you think Millies is not a talented rapper?
Hell no, I think he's actually pretty good for what rap is.
Okay, I'm about to say.
But that's not impressive being good.
What?
Nah, fucks no. There's mad good rappers. Who cares if you're good?
That nigga's one of the top echelon lyricists right now here, bro.
Not in my opinion, but being a good rapper is not my grievance with him, and it never will be.
Okay. See,
when I first heard him, I was locked up. I didn't know what color he was anyways. So it was based on more natural opinion. And it was like, yo, he's kind of nice. But I'm rating him based on what I'm used to hearing him in Boston. Because it's like, we never really had a crazy rap scene. So when I'm hearing him, it's severely medium compared to things that we hear outside that we get goosebumps to.
I gotta disagree with that.
Nigga, we got playlists, and he's not somebody I can consider to be in my playlist.
Yeah, me too. I listen to this nigga, but I'm not saying I listen religiously. I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah. But this is not my grievance.
This nigga dropped some. Oh yeah. So like I said, there's not even nothing to have a conversation about. Because I'm like, because I heard you say this about his.
I almost feel like it's a narrative.
This nigga's talented. I'm like, this.
I feel like people
nice.
are trying to create a narrative. Because every time the name Millies comes up with me, you know, it's coming at him being a culture appropriator. It's never coming at his rap skills.
So you also don't think he put in that grind to get to where he's at right now?
I don't even care about that. Like, bro, I have no grievance with what it takes to be a rapper. I actually commend anybody who goes through that. I witness rappers in the studio create projects. It's just hard work. I'm not taking away from that. But why are we bringing that up when that's never my grievance? It's like, talk about what I'm saying about him.
I didn't know what your grievance was. I'm just saying. The only thing I know I hear a few times about the nigga's music, so I'm like, what is your grievance?
My grievance is him perpetuating negative stereotypes in our community that aren't conducive to us building. So it's like, it's already bad enough we got drill rappers in our community.
And I hate drill rappers.
I'm not saying he's a drill rapper, but he promotes it and he has records that have drill, cadences in there.
I hear you.
And he talks about free the guys and the ops this and putting money on people's accounts. It's like, bro, black people are struggling with this culture that you're perpetuating as a 36-year-old white man. Bro, you're too old. I can get it if you was a teenager. Then it's like, oh, fuck, kid. But, bro, you're already at the point where your brain's developed and you're too old for this. And it looks fabricated to me. Everybody's like, how you know it's fabricated? Because he's talking about killings in this fucking city that only averages 1 homicide per every 5 years. I make fun of the fact that Boston only gets 40 homicides a year. I'm like, we acting like this is Baghdad. And this place is relatively safe. You know what I'm saying? And that's my real grievance. It's like, bro, you can be a conscious white boy rapper. You don't gotta talk about the problems in our community.
I hear you. I agree with you there. I agree with you there. But it just seemed like, from your vitriol, it seemed like it was something bigger than that. It seemed like it was like a whole totality of things. But with that being the one thing.
Oh, yeah, when he went in my inbox. He thought I was like a dweeb or something. He was like, drop your ad, you pussy, 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 pussy. He's like, I know dudes like you in Boston, y'all all bitch, y'all all bitch. I'm like,
You dropped your addy?
no, I was in LA at the time and he thought I was in
Boston.
I'm like, bro, when you in LA.
But that is one thing I
got
do
another
feel
one
like.
for you though. When he was in LA, he's friends with a friend of mine from my neighborhood who's on his album. I hit him like, yo, bro, tell him I'll link up with y'all. I'm by myself. Y'all 15 deep. I'll just, whatever you wanted me to say that I was saying on the internet, I'll just do it to your face. So that way you can't be like, all right, he's a bitch. And when y'all can just beat me up, jump me, do whatever. I'm not afraid of those dudes. I'm not afraid of nobody from these circles. I feel like if y'all want to go that far after you hear me speak my mind, that's on y'all. But 9 times out of 10, the average person who actually gets to speak to me, they end up shaking my fucking hand, like I said before. They're going to end up shaking my hand and being my friend. And then you're going to take a picture with me. And then everybody's going to be like, oh, shit, you took a picture with that nigga who's talking crazy about you. And I'm going to write right under that status, yeah.
That's my dog.
That's my dog.
That's my nigga, man. Nah, hey, bro.
That's my man's.
You are a nigga. You are a man who has, like I said, you're well versed in the shit that you definitely speak about. So it's like, you can't be mad at certain shit that you want to speak about because you're going to do your research and going to speak about it. You feel type of way for a reason. So why can somebody be mad at you for feeling the type of way you feel?
I'm speaking for the black man in Boston who never really made it. Because all the black people who allegedly make it out of Boston never speak on any of the things that I'm speaking on. And you know, these have been problems in our heads that always been there since our childhood. And it's why we ignoring this to cater to people.
Facts. I'm not gonna make myself feel uncomfortable to make anyone feel comfortable.
And that's what we do in the Millies. We really think, nigga, first off, Boston street culture is only a selected few who actually engaged and involved themselves in that. It's not a large community of people who's affected by it. It's a small community. And you speaking for them and you doing it in a manner that's not necessary. You didn't really live that life. If you didn't live that life, why the fuck are you perpetuating this? You're not a drug dealer. You're not a killer. It's not who you are. Your father is a fucking college professor for philosophy. This is next level type shit, bro. This is not a gang member. He went to the little remedial schools. I did my research on Millie, so when this get out, niggas gonna know. He went to the remedial school Compass, so he's like me, how I went to McKinley. He went to Compass. He was a little Ritalin kid, and he's using those experiences to try to make himself look like, you see, I was in the street. I went to the school with the bad black kids.
But you see,
that's what he's doing. He went to school with kids like me, so he's like, yeah, I'm from the hood. Like, no, you're not, bro. There was white kids that went to those schools and took pills because their parents didn't know how to deal with the stress of that household and raise their kids right, so they let the system raise their kids. Millie's is kind of one of them, but he had a loving family. His daddy get money. His dad's probably racist and doesn't want him to be a rapper, so he doesn't talk about his dad. But that's the reality of it, bro. What's his name? Miles Hadley. He's clearly a little Irish kid. He doesn't even have the look of the average, like, white rapper. He has, like, this pure Anglo-Saxon look. Like, he doesn't even look like he can play. You can't even pass for Puerto Rican. This is crazy. And this is who everybody is, like, saying, all right, let's stop hating on each other. So y'all stop hating on each other for the white man, to praise him at the same time, and then don't give no other black rappers no praise.
See, I don't like when you take that rhetoric I don't like when you take that stance, especially
I like it.
with me, because I'm one pro-black motherfucker who don't stand for that shit. But I'm also one nigga that gives credit where credit's due, and I feel like his credit that he has earned as being a rapper from Boston, I may be wrong, but I feel like I seen it. I feel like I watched this whole story unfold through the last 15 years.
Listen, I got to do this again. I don't got nothing to say about his work ethic, his grind. That's on him. Everybody can push that narrative. I'm saying he's not no street nigga at all. He's pussy. He's playing a character, and it's not cool because that character that he's playing, that's negative in the black community, and we need growth.
I'll catch your question. Now, let's put the thing in our own community. Who are products of our community who are positive in that light? I can only think of Khalif. Think of
I'm just trying to.
a few rappers.
There's more than enough conscious rappers. Is it popular? No. But was it popular at a certain point in this country? It seems like, yeah.
It was real rap. That was real rap at first. And it's coming back, I feel like.
It can. It definitely can. But one thing we have to do is actually hold ourselves accountable. And New York City is actually the city where hip-hop was created, but dumb niggas are
fucking this shit up right now.
They fucking the shit up. All this whole era, I'll keep it real. Bobby Shmurda, Fabio Foreign, that whole era generation is just trash. They destroyed.
I don't fuck
they
with that
destroyed
music.
the elements of hip hop.
I don't
the
fuck with that
five
music at
elements
all.
that really mattered, and everything that's coming out. They the reason why Millie's is popular. I seen all them dick riding coon ass niggas taking pictures with Millie's and shit. I'm like, oh my god, you New York niggas is weirdos. Y'all niggas is just like niggas in Boston. Y'all cater to the crowd. Oh, I don't want to sound like no hater. I heard fucking what's his name, Tony Yayo on
Math Hoffa?
No, Math Hoffa and on DJ Vlad kept saying, I don't want to sound like a hater. I don't want to sound like a hater. You don't want to speak your. When I hear people say that, you don't want to speak your mind. So you really a hater. If you constantly got to tell people, I don't want to sound like a hater, that means your natural thoughts is hater thoughts, nigga. Me, people call me a hater all the time. I just embrace it. Like, yup, I'm a hater. Now what? Hate. I'm a hater. I come out with it. I actually like it now.
You like being on as a
I'm
hater?
going to get t-shirts that say, I'm an open hater.
You got to get t-shirts say, I'm an open hater and I'm not a man. Then you good.
Nah, I'm going to put, I'm an open hater.
Nah, because you said that earlier. You was putting that you was putting that shit out here in this podcast
I said
about getting an Oprah. You want to get an Oprah,
I said
nigga?
I don't support heterosexuality in order to get on those platforms that matter, the ones that open the door. Because if you hate men, right, and you hate that and hate the family, it opens the...
Nah, I'm hip. I'm just being facetious with you.
You know goddamn well I got a girl.
Nah, I'm hip. So that was my point I was trying to get with you is, how are you going to continue to be Brother Akeem that you see yourself being if you don't like take out the vitriol and divisiveness and the detrimental fucking rhetoric to the culture? I feel like these niggas are try to block you out the matrix.
Nah, you got to separate the two, bro. And most black people believe in that zodiac sign shit. I'm a Gemini. So Brother Akeem is when you hear me coming out with stats, statistics, history shorts, and giving you useless facts. That's Brother Akeem.
Useless facts. This nigga's
But when
crazy.
you hear the negative vitriol, and I'm coming for people, that's Couchwalker. To separate the two, it's like the Hulk, Bruce Banner and the Hulk.
Okay, so which one of these idioms are you gonna take to being to the stage? Which one are you gonna take to the stage first?
Well, you know I'm an antagonist, not a comedian. So I have different obligations. So the Couchwalker is there to piss you off.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Brother Akeem come out when you think I'm stupid.
So
you think I'm an idiot. Brother Akeem wants to come out and style you now. Now I'm like, okay, let's spar.
You want to rump with me?
Yes, intellectually spar. Let's see what you know. But just know that I'm a remedial kid who was on pills. And if you lose to me, you got a, oh, Lord. There's some college-educated women, like you know how black women in our community, they do a lot better than us. They're a lot more educated.
No, I be
than
telling.
us.
I'm sorry to cut you.
But my vernacular is extensive, so they don't know what to do with it.
Exactly, yo. I deal with a lot of women with their bachelors and masters. So I be have to tell them like, sweetheart, I no disrespect to you, and it's like, but it's like you just got a piece of paper with a degree because you really don't be saying shit behind them words you be saying like, and then it's words I be saying like, what does that mean? It's like. So the nigga that be at home and smoke weed all day and all that, and I'm the.
You say it nicer than me. I'm like, bitch, you got a degree to be a nurse.
No, but I'm the bad guy. See.
How is nursing gonna help you against somebody like me?
I've learned how to change myself because, bro, I'm telling you, I'm the bad guy from everyone. Like, yo, this. Me and you could say the same thing to Rob, and Rob would be like, Suave, you did that. Like Suave said it wrong to me. And I'm like, what the fuck? We just said the same exact thing. And like that has been my element in life the whole time. It's like I know this nigga's gonna say some shit, but because I know he means it and he has some validity behind him that he can say this type of shit, I'm gonna take what he's saying that's negative and wrong and try to run with it and spin it against him to make it seem like, okay, this nigga's the bad guy.
Well,
and it works so much.
Like a negative contrarian, somebody who's on the going against the grain but being negative.
Thank you. Yes, you just said it.
That's what I get labeled as. I'm a hater.
Yeah, see, that's why I changed that. That's why I'm nicer now in my words because.
Yeah, I changed it for you now. Now I'll take that for you, bro. I'll take all that smoke for you.
Okay, cool. Fuck it.
I'm a hater.
Fuck it.
I'm a hater. Even though I think Millie's is a good rapper. Like, bro, you a good rapper. I'm a hater.
Hey, don't start putting no energy towards me, my nigga. I'm just asking
There's
questions,
a lot
bro.
of bad rappers in Boston, bro.
A lot of them. That's why I'm giving the nigga his credit where the credit's due.
I'm actually trying to bring justice to the bad rappers. You gotta hit. It's like American Idol.
And I don't like you. You've been posting a lot of the bad rappers lately. So I'm like, what the
Bro,
fuck?
because it's like American Idol. Nobody got to laugh at them on. This should be like a whole rap American Idol, and this should be somebody like that was dreadful. Like I should be that guy.
God awful.
Everybody should be looking at me last to see my opinion, because I'm not gonna hold back. I'm like, yo, kid, really and truly, you should probably get a therapist and get evaluated
And figure yourself out.
Because this is like you have a problem. Like the kid, I'm gonna put him out there, Draymond Lowe from Heath Street, the Puerto Rican kid. Look him up on. He might be one of the worst rappers who ever lived. And I'm like, bro.
Nah, I like that kid Vajan or whatever.
I've been putting on for my team.
That's my nigga. I know you gonna say that.
Yo, that's hard, nigga. Yo, I like a white rapper who culture appropriates. It's crazy.
How's he putting on for his
It's crazy. I don't like Millie.
That's crazy, see?
I feel, you know what it is?
That's fucking crazy.
I think he's mentally ill, so something is making me like not this.
Okay, so you just said Millie's was mentally. You said Millie's was mentally ill growing up.
No, I'm talking about like this kid got Vash John is like a little bit slower, bro.
See, I can't.
You see this
can't
interview on CWT? They was getting him.
Yeah.
They was ice burning him.
Yo, Charlie, I love Charlie for that.
You see what I do?
I love Charlie for that interview, man.
You see what I do to white rappers after what Charlie and them did. It's like, bro, what can I further do to
Spit on the nigga, stomp on the nigga. You gotta beat him while he's down
I
even
figure
more.
throw everybody off if I support it. I
And
just
that's
put
the
it
fucking-
on
that's
for
a-
my team.
Yo, I said this nigga is crazy. I'm like, yo, this nigga's really he's trolling
He
now.
had the club lit. You see that on his birthday? I was like, yo. The way white rappers have found a way to take this shit from us, and whenever a nigga rap, black people be like, yeah, whatever, he's a bitch. I'm like, oh. Bro, he's not a real nigga, bro. He's a rat, bro. He's a pussy, bro. You ever heard the white boy? Yeah, that nigga's hard, bro. The white boy? Yeah, he's nice, bro. I'm like, yo, what about this nigga over here, bro? Why you always bringing up race? Yeah, bro, why you always bringing up some race shit, bro? Like, I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to point you to the black rapper, bro.
I'm just saying.
White rappers is taking over. I think we should invent a new music. This happens to us all the time. They stole rock and roll from us.
First they stole the blues. Stole the blues first.
Let's be moving. You know, that's old.
Jazz,
old.
jazz,
Jazz and blues stole that. Stole rock and roll. Stole disco. We couldn't keep nothing.
Not a goddamn thing.
And if you listen to
We can't even keep Pooh Shiesties now.
even the 80s pop stars, they were copying all the black people that was doing music like that and playing with the keyboards. And
what's that man's name? Elvis Presley?
Oh, he was just doing Chuck Berry's music. Because white people couldn't sell a nigga doing that. So they were like, let's just make a white guy do it.
But even like you said, but who was one of
I don't think Elvis stole nothing. I think it was his management. It was like, sing this song.
Nah.
For real.
Okay.
They would record black singers, and then they would bring that reference to Elvis and be like, copy that song. Here's it. Listen to it. He like, damn, this shit's pretty goddamn good. The hood, and he started doing
He steal the shit.
Reference tracks been around for years.
Nah, that's not a reference track, nigga.
It's stealing. It's management doing it. The labels doing it.
A reference track is someone trying to sell you something. That nigga was
Let me tell you something
stealing.
about celebrities and superstars. They're dumb.
Can I ask you a question?
Especially in that era.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah. I don't think Elvis could know willingly that they was like, he don't know. He's dumb. All I do is do drugs and hood.
And his was his wife like 12 years old or some shit like that?
They were all skinners, including black men. Yeah,
a lot of our great
granddaddies was sleeping on our young grandmothers.
I know my grandma was only a few years younger.
Skinning happened in every community
He's
in
only
America.
a few years younger in my family, straight from Alabama.
So you telling me the generations before you don't think that?
No, I'm not saying I don't think. I just know I don't see it.
There was a whole lot of interbreeding, nigga.
I know. Interbreeding? That's different.
We got a lot of us be cousins, and like no bullshit. The majority of slaves, there wasn't a lot of slaves that came to the United States. The majority of us are inbred. Some of us are cousins, literally. There's genetic markers that connect us. That's how they know we African. They were, bro, that shit mean we cousins. They were, bro, it was about 1 million slaves that came here, and then we just made y'all fuck a lot.
This nigga's crazy.
There's 45 million of us now. Nigga, we related.
I
that chick you lost your virginity to, that's your cousin, dude.
What? No, dude. See, that's the dude.
Because white dude, you know, I learned that from a white dude. He's like, bro, just to really think about it. Only 3-point-something million slaves even got to the U.S.
No, okay, see. But look at
it's not a lot, bro. There's 45 million black people in this country. That's a whole. Woo!
I heard out of the DNA construct, there's over fucking 10 billion ways to make a person or some shit if you change the molecules in the DNA and all that. And there still haven't even been that many people. We still haven't any. Well, how many people there've been on Earth? There's not that many different modifications of the DNA. So if that's true, there's still fucking people in, how can I say, mutations and evolutions that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. We constantly evolve people. We always got some new shit.
So
we evolve to sicknesses, weather.
No,
we adapt to a lot of shit.
But what you're saying about the cousin shit, you're truthful. But I don't like the way you're saying it.
Because it hurts?
Yeah.
Our grandmothers got sexually assaulted by older niggas. My grandmother's first husband was like 36 when she was like 14, nigga. And all the women back then was going through that. My grandmother was born 1929. So if you got any relative born 1930, 1929, 1928, 1927, man, they had product of sexual assault. Even before they got married to that older nigga, they was getting raped probably by their brothers and shit. This is what goes on in the black community. They say 1 in every 4 black women have been sexually assaulted.
Yeah, no.
And they said that there's more that go
unthing.
Yeah, so, and they don't talk about the amount of black men who are sexually assaulted, which is all of us. All of us. It might not be by a guy. Okay. Some of us get sexually assaulted by the girls who get sexually assaulted by their cousins. So the little girls that was in our age bracket that used to kiss on us and hump us and get naked and play house with us, they was being sexually assaulted by their older cousins and uncles and shit, and then bringing that shit to us. I'm telling you some real shit.
I hear you, man.
Listen, in Boston, we got it bad. In Boston, we all sexualized before, like, puberty, around puberty. Before we can come, we already, like, sticking it in the hole and shit. You remember when we were kids, we was having sex with the little girls, nigga? Nigga, when we were kids, we was. When you wasn't fucking at 12 years old, niggas in Boston be lying.
But I lost my virginity at 16.
What? You was a late bloomer. You had good parents. Your mom was good.
It wasn't even that.
You know you got good parents when you lose your shit in the 16, 17, 18. You got good parents. You kept you busy.
Nah, it wasn't even just that.
I was trying to fuck on shit.
I've always been a nigga who was just like, when I was younger, like.
My first time I fucked, I went raw. First time.
I didn't. But, yeah, like, I was definitely, like, me, I always fucked with the good girls.
So you didn't get sexualized? I'm actually proud of you.
I was, like I said, I was definitely trying to fuck fingering girls since I was 13, 14, trying to get it through, but I never.
Getting sexualized.
Yeah, that's when you said that
different.
earlier. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, it's just sound crazy when you said it.
Wow,
But-
nigga, you had good. I thought I was on. I guess yo, bro, I got a fucked up childhood. Y'all hear that shit? Woo. My mom used to leave me at all her friends' houses, and their daughters was just.
Oh, you know, my mother, I can't.
All their daughters was just.
No, the same thing was happening to me too.
Still thoughts.
The same thing was happening to me too.
It was a thought right out the coochie. Damn,
The same
whole life.
But I don't. But you saying it by like an adult, but it's still like not. I've always been one of them like, I don't know. Like I always march to the beat of my own drum for the most part. Like
I'm proud of you.
Niggas around me like when I know, boy, there was niggas 14, 15 where niggas running trains on bitches, and I'm not going upstairs. I'm not going upstairs. I'm all set.
They used to do basement trains.
I'm not going down there. I'm
basement
all set.
trains, right? It'd be like in some dude's
I'm not
mother's
playing
house
with you
basement.
niggas.
Yeah, we going over Trey's mother's house.
Yeah, we all about to
basement.
hit it. I'm all set. I'll see you niggas another time.
I never felt comfortable with it, but why everybody wee out?
Yeah,
bro?
I'm not.
Gay,
I
bro.
never did it, so see, I just not my thing. It's just not my thing. So it's like I was always a sexual kid, and I was always trying to get it going, but it was just like I'm not fucking this because it's right here. I'm not fucking this fat chick because it's right here. Like I was always been a nigga like, no, I'm gonna get what I want. I'm gonna get what I want.
Oh, I blazed the big girls.
Me too, but it's like gotta be a big girl I want. Like she gotta be pretty. She gotta be something. There's some pretty ass big girls that I fuck with.
I did some ugly zoo cows.
Yeah, see,
I
I
think
can
every
never.
man fucked some zoo cows.
No, I have not. And I'll put my life on that.
One of y'all niggas out there watching fuck the zoo cow.
99% of y'all
Lying.
done fuck the zoo cow. There's only
Lying if you didn't.
there's only a couple anomalies like me. We talked about last episode. There's only a few anomalies in real life, man.
And I mean a zoo cow with the not so nice shaped butt. The ones with the flat backs and the shoulder pads.
Nah, see,
that bitch.
I like
you. I'm right there. You fucked her.
I got a few
fucked up.
BBWs.
I know you did.
That got some good things. I still when I be seeing them, I be like, I
The
might
shoulder
want to
pad
call
bitch.
you.
The shoulder pad bitches give the greatest head. That shit a lot.
No, I can't say that.
Damn,
Like,
have you? Oh,
as you see,
help me.
I'm one of those niggas.
People help.
I'm one of those niggas. What you just said, you was like, damn. So you wasn't because I lost my virginity at 16 or whatever. Yeah,
That's honorable.
It was a day. It was the day I turned 16. I remember. It was the day I turned 16. Or
birthday sex.
I was about to turn. No, I was about to turn 16. It was like 15, about to turn 16, but it was like right around my 16, right around there. So like I've always been them niggas who, even now to I have a pet peeve where niggas be like, oh, black bitches just started sucking dick. Like, nigga, you're crazy. I was that nigga like 16, 17, like, bitches be sucking my dick and not even giving no pussy. Like, I just suck your dick. It's like, all right, fuck it, man. It is what it is.
What,
like,
you into Metco? Because
no,
white
nigga,
girls be doing that.
Nah, see.
White girls think the coochie's
I'm an
more
anomaly,
valuable
bro.
than the head. You ever notice that, though?
Yeah, white
Black
girls are
women
crazy.
think the head's more valuable than the coochie. And
No.
white girls think the coochie's more valuable. But the white girls are technically right.
Not no white girl. I mean, not no black girls I fuck with. No, bitches, no.
The coochie is more valuable than the head.
I had a few niggas throw me under the
It
bus.
makes babies.
Yeah, coochie's way more valuable. I had a few niggas throw me on the bus. We be talking like, oh yeah, you know, just having nigga conversation. Like, oh yo, you get the top two. That bitch just had crazy. What? She told me she don't suck dick. What? Bro, you suck Boocie's dick? Like what, nigga? You really just called that bitch about me? You're a fucking weirdo. And that's I more than hands in my hands, bro.
I like those situations though. I'm like, yeah, go call her and complain about her sucking my dick. Yeah,
I don't like that. Cause then I'm the
boosting
and then
my ego.
and then I'm the this
I
nigga
feel
be
so
running his
ill.
mouth and all this. Like, no, we just having a
when
conversation.
she called me, I'm like, I don't know what that nigga the fuck. That nigga's over there talking that spooky shit. You believe him? That's how you gotta play that one out with female. Like, you believe him? He's lying.
Yo, I remember this one nigga, right? This one nigga.
That's how you say that.
This one nigga in 7th grade, right? And it's
Then
funny.
you laugh at him when you get him with the fellas. Like, bro, he's a bitch, nigga. She told me, my nigga. He's a bitch, nigga. That's how you get him. So I know a couple niggas, that happens to all men. And I swear the best way to call that nigga out is when you get him around the fellas. In the 2K circle. You know the 2K circle. Niggas is rolling up and 2K's going on. And everybody get their little silent moment happens. Hey, yo, bro, why you tell her I told you she gave me head, bro? What you talking? What you mean? That's how you get niggas.
Yeah.
That's an ego boost. I don't know why you don't like that. That make my shit feel bigger. I'd be like, yeah, complain about me, nigga. You was really sucking his dick. Why?
But yeah, so I think we about to, man, Thank you for coming out here, Couchwalker. I appreciate you, brother Akeem. I don't know what to call you, man. I just know I had a good time. I had a fun time sitting down on 212 podcast with you. Mm-hmm. Tell the world what you got coming up new. Tell them your social media. Tell them where to follow you at, because they keep deleting your shit.
Oh, I'm at the Couchwalker. Yeah, at the Couchwalker on YouTube. All respect to disrespect. I'm easy to find. And what you should look forward to is me actually bringing some structure to my platforms, because obviously that's just wild and all over the place. So I'm working with different people who actually know what the fuck they're doing to actually bring something more,
Perfect.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, more organized.
So
I guess I'm just going to talk more shit in a more like productive manner, more like professional like this. I'm getting my shit together.
Because every time I speak to her, also only the advice I could give you, she's like, bro, nigga, you have to stop letting these niggas shut you down. Because every time they shut you down, you got to make something new, then you losing the traction you had before.
I learned my lesson. It was the alphabet community jokes.
Okay.
Now I'm with them. I stand with them.
So now that's when you talking this bullshit on my podcast.
I apologize to the alphabet community for all of the rhetoric that I said in the past, and I look forward to having a nice future in the career of content creation without getting demonetized. Thank you. Nothing but love to everybody who gave me the opportunity to be here. I appreciate it. It's my guy. And the door's open for any content creators in Boston. I don't want no money for none of this shit. I just want an opportunity to sit down and have a good time with everybody. This shit's all shits and giggles. And we can learn. It's all about edutainment. We're going to learn and laugh if you fucking with somebody like me.
Edutainment.
That's right.
Hey, yo, man. Thank y'all for tuning into the 212 podcast. Coming to 212 with your boy, King Suave, a.k.a. Brown Gumbo with no blunt today. But it is what it is. I will have one next episode. A.k.a. Hemio L. Jackson Jr., a.k.a. Call me what the fuck you want. Just make sure you like, comment, subscribe to this video.
My baby calling, she ain't feeling the trust. It's like, I ain't never love her, but I fuck with the lust. She said, that I'm always rapping, so these days will get tough. She said, that I got some bitches that I probably go fuck. Tell me if you need me, I can pull up easily. Why you always acting like you don't give a fuck? And why you always acting like we lack all this trust? And why you always playing like you not yes in love? And tell me if you need me, I can pull up easily. Why you always acting like you don't give a fuck?